So have you seen this crazy set I did? And in most set, I hand drawn, but this one I use stickers. And some people like sticker and some people don't. But if you like to utilize sticker, this is a video for you. I'll show you all my tips and tricks. I'm Tina Vo, and welcome to my online class. So a few key points to help making this nail set is a belt, of course, and the background, which have all the LV logo on it. And then there is some ombre action going on here too. So let's get started. I have with me a square nail, and first I apply pigment base. We're gonna start with the background. So I'm applying on just the tip because you know there's gonna be an ombre somewhere around here. So start out with a tips. Paint it all the way down. And if your ombre is like in the middle of the nail, you should start a little bit above that, just to give it some room. Okay, now what you need is a quick ombre. I wouldn't even call it an ombre. I would call it a quick blend. You start target right here. Let me give one stroke over here. Good. Okay, now you target the edge and you just drag it out, and then you stop and you remove excess gels right onto the palette. I do that so I don't pick up any lint by messing with paper towels. And then I come back and I target that edge again, blend it out, again remove excess gels, and go back right here near the edge and continue blending. Your brush have to be clean whenever you do an ombre. And there your quick little ombre. Let's clear this. So this logo, I use stickers, and that helped a lot. And I bet a lot of you love when you hear stickers because it's easy breezy. And what I use is mystery designer stickers. I'm gonna take it out. One package, I have multiple kind. I have Chanel. I have, this is a mix between Gucci, Chanel, Prada, all gold. This is Gucci, all in colors. And another Gucci. And then multiple color LV. And then you can find gold and LV somewhere in here too, I assume. Nope, just colorful LV. Okay, so you can see here, this is just multicolor logo. But if you see on the nail, they all have gold frame on it. So of course I use sticker, but I still dress it up a little bit so it's not basic. Now, let me tell you a little story about stickers. Whenever people want to apply sticker, for some reason, they would think that the background needs to be sticky. And let me stop you right there, because that's the first thing that you do wrong. Your sticker is already sticky. You don't need your background to be sticky. So when you apply like a foil gel or like a sticky gel, that is wrong. Sometimes people apply matte and put on sticker. I don't know why. That also wrong. And if you apply sticker straight onto polished inhibition layer, which is a little bit sticky, that also not very good too. All of the surface, it will make your sticker want to peel off. Okay, so in order for you to apply sticker and it will stay on so well, you need sanded top coat. For some reason, when the surface are squeaky clean and no wipe, sticker love it. Sticker will stay on, and you even have a hard time peel it off actually. All the edges are nice and smooth. That's one thing that are challenging for people is when your sticker are like peeling right at the edge. It's so annoying because it doesn't matter how many times you keep re-sticking it, it just keep peeling off. And that is a big problem for people who want to utilize sticker for their art. Let's cure this. Now, take our little tweezers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply a green LV right here, and then a blue, I love blue, and then either a pink or red. Let's do like a magenta. Or actually, let's do a red. Okay, so green, blue, and red. And let me show you the sticker on my website. It is a little weird. Let me show you. You go all the way down to stickers. And okay, so it's called Mystery Designer Sticker. Okay, you click on here. Now, it's a little weird. Okay, you can see that I blur out everything and I call it Mystery Designer Sticker. Now, the reason why is that whenever we post it, and we are big, we're not just like a small little business, we are the biggest in North America. And when we post like let's say Prada, we have a lawsuit before where Prada wanna sue us because we put on a piece of jewelry that are like Prada logo, and they come after us because they don't want us to make the money without sharing. Okay, so that is why all this right here, we don't just put it on the website as it is because we're afraid of being sued. You know, when designer see all this logo, they can sue us. They might not sue an ordinary nail company, but they will sue us because we deal with Swarovski and everything. So if you seen this, just be aware that it is for that reason. And then I can show you all in here. And actually, I need to make a lesson on designer sticker just for everybody to know what's going on here. So, my surface is already done with sand it. Now it's squeaky clean. And if you haven't tried this before, you should, because whenever you put no wipe top coat or sand it on top, your sticker will stick amazing. Actually, I tore this piece off right here, so let's use this one. Need to be focused. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's stick it right in the middle. Not too much up here because I'm gonna ombre up here, so I don't want to cover the logo. So let's be right here. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. Try it. You will love it. That is easy solution for stickers. And I know some of you will have the problem because when I first started, I have all kind of problem with stickers. It's crazy. But when you get a hang of it, you will be addicted to the process. Especially the tape, you know, the little striper tape. It's keep peeling up on me when I first start to mess with it. So I devote a amount of time to find out about sticker and what kind of surface work best for it. Okay, now it's on. Okay, we're gonna transform it into like a fancy gold gilded design. So take out your Teflon mat. It is chrome proof. So when you apply this on, it doesn't stick to chrome. Okay, so now apply one coat directly over the surface. Okay, cure this, 60 seconds. And now I'm taking out black metal effect gel because I use it for metal effect. It's very easy, it's self-explanatory. Okay, I'm taking it out. Since these are some tiny little lines, I am using 7mm details and I will zoom in. Okay, Teflon mat is already here. So now we're gonna take black metal effect gel and we're gonna outline it. Okay. I am gonna go on the left first. Just use the head of your brush. There you go. And plus the brush you use matter because 7mm detail are unbeatable when it comes to fine tune these. And these are a really good brush, just so you know. If you don't have the 7mm detail, you need to get it now because it is amazing, you guys. Okay, this one right here. All the way down. And you're done with one. Let's move right here. Okay, now I'm just going to go across first. Every place that need to be running across, I'm doing that first. Like down here, little one, go right across. Okay. A little bit down here, pick up more shells. What makes the 7mm awesome is the head. Let me think of how to explain it so you can understand. It's smooth, it's tiny, but it's just really good. I don't know how to explain it to where you understand. You just have to have it and try it. It's tiny, but you see, usually brushes, they have like little hair on it, like one single hair, and it's just in the way. You know what I mean? It's slender, but it doesn't paint well because of that one single hair. The 7mm brush, it is handmade. So it's tiny and it's pointy, but it's not made out just one hair on the tips. It's like a whole bunch of hair, but somehow they make it pivot to what is really skinny like a needle. It's just amazing. And if you use a lot of art brush, then you obviously have experience with using brushes. And when you get the 7mm detail, you fall in love. You will fall in love right away. People that are new to brushes are harder to appreciate the quality, but people that use brush a lot, you will immediately fall in love with this. So right now I'm doing all the slant that are slanting down toward the right. So when I'm done with all that, then I switch to the opposite slant, which is slanting to the left. So I'm doing this so I don't get distracted. It's just one angle. When you have to switch angle, that can be very confusing, especially with something tedious like this. I can't believe I'm talking the whole time. I need to keep my mouth shut, because when you are drawing detail, if you talk, your body will move and your line will not be perfect. But it is almost perfect where I'm at, because, you know, Tino is awesome. Tino can do anything. Okay. Now, going down here, same thing. You just pick one angle. That's it. And see this finger that I'm anchoring? It's very important. You gotta anchor your finger, so all your pressure, you can take all your pressure away. So the head of your 7mm detail is not gonna shake. If you have to paint, but you don't control your pressure, if you hover like this, then your hand will be out of balance. It will be uncontrollable. So make sure you anchor that hand well. Some people use a pinky, and I use a ring finger. Just do whatever that you feel comfortable with. I don't know, because I use a ring finger that I'm so stable, but I know that a lot of people, they just use the pinky, and I guess I'm a little different. I use a ring fingers. Okay, so it's all done. We're gonna cure this. If you want, you can even go in the center. I don't do that in my in this set, but you can fill up the center like this. Okay, cure this. Now let's zoom out and take out our solid chrome, rub it on, and apply. It will stick right on to the black metal effect gel. I cure this for 60 seconds, by the way. I just speed up the curing time because it will be awkward to just wait for it to be done curing. Okay, and the Teflon mat block chrome entirely. Let's take out the fluffy and brush up any excess dust, and then take a clean shadow applicator and go over it. just to pick up any excess dust that left on the surface. And now you're ready. So the next step is to seal this chrome, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm applying Teflon mat over to seal it, and then I will apply sanded top coat when I'm ready onto the chrome. I'm tracing it on to make the matted chrome shiny again. Now, why am I doing that? You need to check out episode 107 is how to prevent chrome design from chipping. You need to check out that lesson. Hear this? Now, we are taking out ombre rubber base. So the reason why I am not sanding this immediately is I'm saving it for last. I'm saving it until I apply on the ombre and everything, and then I matte top coat it and everything, just so I can matte the pink nude right here. Then at that time I will shine the chrome detail, but right now you don't need to shine it right now. There's gonna be more top coat on top of these. Just apply like this. Stop right here and use an ombre brush. And you take it and just blend it right at the edge right here. This shade is called mauve nude. I don't know if I spell it right. Sound right. Mauve nude. Okay, mauve. My accent. Okay, hear this. See how perfect it is? We're gonna apply another coat. So what this is a base coat, and obviously it do ombre very well, but also it's a tinted base coat, and it's not just a normal base coat, but it's a rubber base, meaning if your nail have any ridges or imperfection, it fix all that. It make it all smooth. It's already perfect, but let's just do one more, just because. And if you're an ombre lover, you will love this gel. And we're not gonna have like weird color, we're just gonna have nude. We have 3 tied up nudes so far. There is mauve nude, and then there's peachy nude, and then there is strawberry nude. But I use a lot of nude, especially when it comes to ombre, you're most likely gonna bump into nude. There. Hear this? And then for other color besides nude, you can use ombre pattern gel. That's all kind of different color right here on ombre pattern gel. And then one stroke liner can do ombre. And then I have neon super pigment. That's just a lot going on there. Many options for you. Okay, we're done with this. Oh, let's make a belt. You need a plastic sheet like this. I just use the one that come with the stickers. And you need to take a white art gel. Let me show you the bottle. This is art gel. I'm using an embossed brush and I'm painting a line all the way down. And then go over here. So how thick it is up to you. All the way down. Okay, then let's go ahead and go in here and fill it up. You don't want it to be too thick, by the way. You just want it to be moderate. Okay, fill it in. Okay. And then you check to see if it's cohesive. You have to make sure that it's straight. You don't want it to be lopsided. And let's go down here and add a little more, just because we might need. I don't want to go with how I don't want to be short on the length, so better to be safe than sorry. Okay, guys, work. Now let's go ahead and cure this. We're gonna come back to the stickers and we're gonna choose. So I have 2 LV sets. The first LV set is blue and I hand drawn it, but the white I figure I use sticker just to show you more tricks. Just in case somebody doesn't like to draw. You still have to do a little bit of drawing, but the hard part is over. You can just buy and stick it on. And this is done curing. Art gel is no wipe, so sticker can stick directly onto this. Remember, it have to be no wipe. When it comes to sticker, it's quite controversial, you guys, because some people are depend entirely upon sticker, and it's shown their work is not very good at all. When you look at it, you can tell that it's all stickers. And some people having too much pride and they just refuse to use sticker just because they think that it's not awesome when you use sticker. It's more awesome to do everything by hand. And that is true. It's more awesome to use everything to do it by hand. But if you can get away with using sticker, you should. The reason why I do most of the thing by hand is not because I have pride on myself. It's because some design, you have to do it by hand. Some design are not pretty when you use sticker. Like, it's obvious. But with these, I just need some LV logo. So I'm not gonna waste my time drawing it because I have gold gilded frame and everything. So I decide that I'm just gonna do an easy part and then I worry about the gold gilded frame. But if there's no gold gilded frame, then I might draw it. Just never know. So remember, you do whatever it takes to make your art beautiful. Let's not be prideful, or let's not be too reliant on stickers. Treat it like a tools. You're an artist and this is your tools. Okay, like that. Like if I painted a rose, like you notice that I have designer stickers because when it comes to logo, I think it's necessary. But if I were to like paint a rose, I wouldn't use rose sticker. You know why? Because most sticker are only come in certain size. And a big nail like this, can you imagine having a teeny tiny little rose in the center of the nail? It's gonna be hilarious. So that's why I hand drawn to fit the shape. Some design you just couldn't rely on stickers. Okay, so this is done. Now, remember Teflon mat? I'm gonna apply Teflon mat right here. Remember everything that you do on this nail, you should do the exact same thing, but on the white stripe that you drawn on here. That's it. Same exact step. And the sticker is a little bit bigger than the white stripe, so I will show you how to manage it in just a second. Okay, here it is. And now, metal effect gel, take it out and let's draw this. Okay, let me zoom in so you can see really well. Okay, it's gonna be very details. If you want to cheat, you should put this logo a little further apart so you don't have a lot of logo. I was so busy chatting that I did not aware that I put on a whole bunch of logo. Lucky me. Okay, just use a head and drag it back just like that. See my hand? I lean my entire hand onto the table so it can be stable for me. Okay, that one not too perfect. All the way down. Okay. Just like this. And if it's not perfect, don't worry about it. Because what awesome is a belt. It doesn't matter what on it. People don't really look at what on it. They just know that there is a belt right onto a nail. That's already like super cool already. Who cares what's on it? It don't even have to be LV. The reason why I show you this lesson, besides the fact that I utilize stickers, which are refreshing for you to learn how to make sticker work, what kind of surface it's on, but I am excited to show you how to do the belt. And later on, when I have more belts, I will redirect you back to this lesson. I only need one lesson showing you how to do the belt. That's it. Okay. All right, one more. Gosh, so many logos. What I was thinking. Last one. Okay. Okay, and the bottom, and then add a dot in here, and you're done. Here it is. Okay, now remember gold chrome. Take it out and apply right onto this. And that Teflon mat is amazing. It's only stick onto the black and not the white. Okay, now take Teflon mat, apply on this. And this is a curing process. You apply Teflon mat first, and then you take shine and then trace the matted chrome with shine. If you're confused on why am I doing that, why don't I just apply, take shine and just trace a gold instead of applying matte first and then trace with shine, then remember, check out lesson 107 on my channels on how to use product playlist. And lesson 107 is how to prevent chrome design from chipping. It's showing you how to seal it. Hear this? Not just how to seal it, but to explain for you why am I doing that, to explain for you what will happen if you don't do that, the disaster that can happen to you. Okay, so that here. And then I'm taking now shine the top coat to trace back the matted chrome. And the brush I'm using will be curling brush. Apply. And let me zoom in again, just for you to watch how I use my brush. Because if you use a liner brush, it will be very difficult for you. Okay, so I'm tracing this. The reason why I use curling brush, because it can hold a lot of top coat all at once. Okay, trace all the matte chrome. Like this. Ooh, look how fast I go. I don't know about accurate. Just fast. Okay, kill this. All right, let's get this party started. I'm gonna take out these beautiful scissors from my shop. It's cosmetic scissors. And I'm taking this out. It's done. Everything's sealed. I'm gonna peel this off. I was freaking out for a second. I thought that I couldn't peel this off. You know, some plastic you can peel off. Very rare. You don't need to worry about that. It's not gonna happen to you. But before I using some kind of plastic that is gel will just stuck on there. But no, most clear plastic, especially the one that included on your sticker, you can just apply gel on it and it'll peel right off. What I'm doing is I'm trimming the part that are sticking out from the stickers. I'm trimming it so it's going to be nice and straight. Even though I'm not straight, I have to make sure everything is straight because it's a standard. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it first from here to the end of, to the beginning of the blue one. Okay, I'm going to remember that. Oh, even though it stick on well, that is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to take sticky gel right here. So this sticky gel, I'm going to apply it on because it's very strong and it will help me sticking the strip right onto the nail temporary. Apply sticky gel right on it. And remember, I flip it back to see where my blue logo are because that's the end of it. That's the end of that strip that need to be on the nail. I'm going to cure this 60 seconds. And have this ready. This is a cosmetic clippers. Also from my website called it Cutie Clips. And it's rainbow, of course. Also need to take this out. And this is called the pipe and bar stud. Let me show you where. So on my website, if you scroll to stud, the stud area right here, nail art accessory. Okay, it's called nail art accessory. You click in it and go to stud, and the pipe and bar stud is right here. Now the moment of truth. Take out this sticky is already clear and dry. You take that and go right here. Stretch it all over here. Okay, when everything is nice and even, you clip it off. Okay. And let's not trim it right at the edge. Let's just leave a little room right here. Number one is for sealing. And number two, it doesn't really ruin the size. You don't want the size to be too bulky. Okay, now I'm gonna take out Crystal Magic Glue, and this is like a nail tip that I glue it up. I tape it upside down so I can put glue on here. Just because I don't want to put it on a nail art palette. I don't want to ruin it. Because glue can dry and then it will be very difficult to take it off. So I'm taking the katanas and come over here. I am applying some glue right here at the edge and some glue right here at the edge. What sticky does is it help laying it down flush, but you still need to seal and secure this. So applying some glue right there. And if you want, you can take Crystal Magic glue dryers and it's activate the glue. It make it dry right away. If it come up, make sure you push it down because this strip is pretty heavy. I have several layers of top coat on it. Don't apply the dryer right on the glue, but just right near the edge of the glue. Because you don't want it to, the glue to stuck onto the brush right here. It will ruin it. And then take a tool and help kind of push it down until the glue is dry. And that is a first step to our secure belt. Okay, now let's take this out and make the buckles. So let's pick this. And when you know that you're gonna use it, try to make your strip similar to the width of this gold stud right here. So let's take our clear texture gel. Let me show you what it looks like. And we're gonna use it to adhere the gold stud to the belt. I shouldn't even say adheres. I should say help you lay it down. because it doesn't move, it doesn't budge. So it's fantastic to lay these heavy stud down. But to secure this, you have to put on some top coat. Okay, I am going to apply another line down here and another line up here. And put a stud right here and a stud right here. And then you probably need like a 08mm gold caviar bead. Okay. Just right in the corner right here. You see the bead? Okay, cure this. And then we're gonna stop right there and we're gonna start the sealing process. Mat it. Okay, so you apply mat it onto here, right at the edge. And that will seal it. Right at the edge here, with mat it. And on the top too, apply some mat it right here. It will flood at the edge and it will help seal this. Okay, go all the way down. So the gold stud are semi-secure, the one on the top and the one on the bottom. The one in the belt, it haven't been secure yet. Okay, and then I even cover this stud completely on top here, and this stud completely in the bottom. There you go, cure this. Then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna measure it from here to about right here. This is where the buckle gonna be. So it's right at the magenta line right here. So I am cutting out a little bit of this white piece. Okay, and I'm cutting it in half just because it's too thick or too wide. Cutting that in half. It's not quite perfect. Let's make it perfect. It's so difficult. Okay, not anymore. Okay, now remember the buckle position is right here. Okay, right here where the magenta is. So you want to take a tweezers and you want to fold on one side. Press it. And then over here, you want to fold on the other side. Press it like that. Okay. And at the end, you might want to shape it just a little bit to make it nice. I'm making like an pointed tips. Just like that. Hopefully it's not too long for the nails. Let me see. Ooh, that's a little too long. Let's cut about right here. Okay. Now, take it out. Oop, the buckle fell off. Ah, so tedious. Probably help if I were to glue it just a little bit so it don't fall off, even though it's unnecessary. Let's do that. Let's take some glue. And let's put some glue right about here. And while I'm doing it, I'm taking glue dryers and then make sure that I touch it so it's dry really quick. This one too. Okay. There you go. There you go. Now it's completely secure. So we're gonna use glue to apply on here. Right here. That will secure the gold stud that I'm talking about. It's right in the middle. That will secure it with glue. And I will apply glue along this sides. The strip is already been secure down the surface. Okay, so I have some glue, and before you apply it on, you should take some crystal glue dryer and just brush over the entire back of the belt, just so when you apply on, it will help dry the glue quicker. Okay, now I better use a tweezer so you can see easily. Oh, I accidentally touched it. Wow, definitely easier to do it by myself than to teach. But it's a necessary lesson, because I bet you're gonna be really excited when you learn how I do the belt. Okay, just pushing this on. That's it, just pushing it. It should dry in just a second. Okay, now it's dry. See, I cannot pull it out anymore. It's dry. So now you need to take this and slap the whole thing down like that and hold it. There. Now everything is glued on, all nice and neat. You need to shine this gold stud back. Okay, this one right here. Shine this too. There you go. On top of here. And I'm using the coloring brush, by the way. And don't forget that this part down here, you haven't put shine on the gold chrome yet. So this is a time to do it. Like this gold chrome here. There. And then this part also. Apply gold chrome all over. All the way down. Don't need to be meticulous. It can be fast. And right here where the ombre is, it's not going to be as shiny, but go ahead and top coat also. Because the pink is cascade over it. That's necessary just to show the ombre. See, that's why I do that first, so I can ombre over the logo. Hear this? And then some glue left over. We can put some aurum crystal right here. Aurum is a gold shade, Swarovski crystal, or Dreamtime crystal. It's the same things. It's the same thing, and in June 1st, it's not gonna matter anymore. But the reason why we rebrand Swarovski into Dreamtime crystal, because before, to buy Swarovski, you have to make online application. And when you buy Dreamtime crystal, you don't have to make online application because it doesn't carry Swarovski name. But in June 1st, Swarovski will take down that rule and that law. So June 1st, you can just buy whatever. It's not going to be complicated. Oh, and I forgot one thing. Clear texture gel. Apply right here. I almost forget that. And then in the pipe and bar stud, I don't know if you noticed, but this is unique. It's tiny, but it's not straight. It's curved. It's a little bit curved, and it's perfect to lay that right on here. Cure this. And then you're going to apply top coat over it to seal it. Do it more than once, just to be secure. One, and then do it another one. Just because it's really sticking out, so you want to make sure it's really secure. Cure this. And that is how you do the belt. And remember, everything is from my shop at Tina Rose Shop. Look at how beautiful this is. You gotta learn the LV pattern Gotta learn what I use for ombre, and you gotta learn how to make a belt that work. It's not like just for show. It's an actual belt buckle. And look how thin it is. Consider that it's a belt. See that? It's not bulky at all. It's very stylish. So, don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube at 𝐸𝐸. And until next time, bye-bye.